That's just the way it went. Huh? That's just the way it went. Huh? That's just the way it went. Huh? That's just the way it went.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
The wind of the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second. Not in time, it's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
One ball. No
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And that one fouled off. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. That one the other way. Alonso steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
This to third. Baden tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Mitch Garver up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Garver in his 7th season, 33 years old, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit.
Got him looking. And that's the third out. But they put back here at Citi Field. And today's starter, Luis Castillo. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. The wind of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
In the dirt, and the count 1-2. And he deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Jeff McNeil stands in. Right through there for a strike. now 1-1. That's down and in. One down, base is empty.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
On to France. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Raley brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Queens, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Out to center. Bader should have it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 23.
And now for Seattle, Ty France. And a good eye there. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting seventh.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nobody left for Seattle, but they still lead it. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. The pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Outside. The punch out there, and one gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Starling Marte, batting with one down, takes a strike. And now the count is even. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's DJ Stewart. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
2 outs. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
It's a good take.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And here it comes. This one in the air, center field. Bader should have it. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Batting up, the third baseman.
Here's Luis Urias.
How about this one, Boog? In 2023, Urias hit grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. They happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940. All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Left-hand batter waits. Man at first, one away.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that one clips the corner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So up next, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it double steal. Cut on and miss. And the throw, he's out at third. Man at second. Out towards right center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0. Save!
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So, runner at second, 2 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. The switch hitter batting right. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Man on second, 2 down. And a curve is down and in. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Coming home, he scores. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head down to the bottom of the inning. And now, Francisco Alvarez. Castillo back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Urias settles under this one. 1 away.
Batting in, the third baseman,
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Check swing, and he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
That misses. Ball 2.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The wind and the pitch.
Cancel.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. Led off the game with a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Up the middle. To second, Polanco. That's leave. Back here at Citi Field. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. Here comes a pitch. Late on that fastball. Raleigh, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. That's outside, and 1-1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
France stands in here, takes ball one low. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Next offering upstairs. The pitch. Out to short. Lindor fires over to first. Yeah, there's two away.
The batter, the left fielder, Luke Raley.
2 outs, base is empty. Luke Raley getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Outside low, ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses, 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next offering is downstairs. And a pitch. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So 2 down, and now Mitch Haniger 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Now snap throw to first. Raley gets back easily. Raley, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to third, Baden. To first, 3rd out. Mariners lead 1, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now here's Jeff McNeil. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Polanco tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Fly to left his first time.
No.
The Mets hitless so far in the game. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. On to the top. Back here in Queens, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Luis Urias. Quintana back to work. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez makes the grab. One down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Crawford up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
There's a strike at the knees. And the count 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Right through there, got him. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Toss to Alonso. Rodriguez. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Starling Marte up to hit. And the pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And next for the Mets, DJ Stewart. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there at the knees. 0-1.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
1 down, base is empty. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him swinging, and there are 2 outs.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So digging in, Brett Baty worked to walk in his first trip to the plate. The inside edge.
1-0.
1-0. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Two outs. Going to count 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Up and in, and the count's even at 2. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. So another inning in the books, and the no-hitter is no longer part of the story. It's the Mariners 3 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Flips the corner. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Smith also getting ready. And now the lefty. Fought off foul. The pitch. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Quintana is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Drew Smith.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So a man aboard, Mitch Garver now at the plate. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. The 1-1. Good eye right there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Lindor on to first. 2 away.
Blue, cue up that circus music you listen to on the way to the ballpark, man. What a cool double play. Definitely wasn't textbook, but they made it work. I love that awareness. Those reactions. Pounced on that loose ball. They got the play started. Kind of hard to believe they were even able to pull it off, but they did. Nice job.
Hard hit left side. Beatty to first, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 3 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, Harrison Bader. The pitch.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Fly ball to right. Haniger makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Back to the top of the Mets order. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. The Mets trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2.
0-2.
Warning track. Ball. And you can catch them all, baseball man. He'll circle the bases, and they've got their first run. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
1 out, base is empty. And now here is Jeff McNeil. Just missed. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Foul ball. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Swung on, belted. Rodriguez drop step going back. Got all of that one. That'll fire up the dugout. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 3-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is outside. Castillo maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Starling Marte up next. Looking to get the tying run on base. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte. Castillo will look to first. Taylor back in on a dive. Headed towards the corner. Marte retired. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Now into the game, Omar Narvaez. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 2, Omar.
Well, one-run game. Ty France digs in now.
First baseman, number 23, Ty France.
The pitch. swing and a drive deep right field. That one back there to the warning track, makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And here is Luke Raley. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike one. Smith measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Man at second with 1 away. Mitch Haniger, the next to hit. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead. It's 5-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now for Seattle, Luis Urias. And there's a strike. That one to first. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So the lineup flips over. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. A strikeout and a walk. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one sliced foul. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And now it's 1-2. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 outs, runner at first. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a swing and a miss. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That one is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 7-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off.
Now on the bump, Jorge Lopez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 outs, nobody on. Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Mitch Garver. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Yeah, the first offering is not close. Polanco leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
2 outs. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 on the way. And that's down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a base hit up the middle. Polanco around second. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gabe Spire.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Stewart in the box again. Takes a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's even up. And there's the strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And that's in there for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Taylor Saucedo, the left-hander, up and throwing. Thornton, the right-hander, also getting loose. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Beatty, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Mariners leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And he deals. Good eye in that spot. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one ripped into right. Haniger puts it away.
Now batting, center fielder, Erickson Bader.
So they're down to their final out. And now Bader up to the plate. swings and fouls one off. And a pitch.
One
And
ball,
there's a ball.
one strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Mets down to their final strike. And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can lead to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shampi. We'll see you soon.
Bring the paper, present pressure, wrap them up like hologram, yo. La-di-da-di, we came to start it. It's pepper if they ever want a problem in this party, yo. Yo.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base.